guys. So today we're going to be going over how to pass a funded account in 2025. So I know a lot of you guys are either just getting started with trading, or you're just starting to get into it like seriously. So what a funded account can do is just give you a like large amount, 50,000, 100,000, 150,000 plus to trade with, just to get yourself started. So I'm going to be going over what I did to pass my first funded account challenge, uh, tips for you guys on how to pass your challenges and how to get funded, easily without spending a lot of your money, and then what I would do after I get, once you get funded, to keep building off of that. So first of all, you want to pick your prop firm. So I would say, especially for your first one, go with, I trade futures, so I would go with either Top Step or Alpha. I have a code. My link is in the description, and I'll leave it in the comment section if you guys want to get a challenge with them. But Top Step or Alpha, definitely the two best ones that I want to go to first. So yeah, if you guys trade like Forex, CFDs, or anything else, FTMO is a good one to go to. Funding Pips, Funding Ticks is good. My funded for FX, I think it's called. I don't know a lot of the Forex ones. I don't trade Forex pairs, but if you guys do trade Forex, then definitely look into it. And then if you guys have any more questions about prop firms that I recommend, or prop firm for different asset classes, then just leave it down in the comment section. So yeah, go with your go with the uh, definitely go with one that has good rules. No, don't go for the ones that have trailing drawdown. Don't go for the ones that have too many rules where it's like not sustainable. So definitely try to look for one with good rule, not too many rules, not nothing crazy, but something that's manageable, something that you like think or know you can do within that amount of time, and then just stick with it. So stick with that. So I would say my first prop firm that I passed the funded account challenge with was Top Step. So I was going to be using them for an example. Buy your 50K challenge, buy your 100K challenge, buy whatever challenge you're trying to pass, and just stick with them. Don't try to jump around. If you don't pass one, like, just stick with the one. So let's say you buy your Top Step challenge, and from there's two ways I would go about it. So especially in evals, you have to be like very careful about this. So you're gonna trade just like you normally would. You want to paper trade before. You want to get everything down before you start like trading in a funded account, because you're paying for that. You're trying to pass that evaluation. So the two ways I would go about it: either trade like a larger lot size. So I traded minis on my eval just to pass it fast. So if you are confident in your trading plan, you have a high. I would say anything like, you want to wait till like over 75%. So over 75%, 80, 90 percent win rate, and you can find like the highest quality setups. Take those high quality setups with a large position size, and don't risk more than like 1, 2, 3% of your total account value. So risk like 1, 2% on the first trade, and then if you don't if you risk 2%, you lose a trade. Risk 1% on the next trade. If you pass, then you can either keep risking 2 or go to 3. Don't go over. I wouldn't go over 3. I want to go over 3% of the account, but you guys know how you trade, so follow your own rules, but don't go crazy with the risk, because that can blow up your account very, very easily. And then the second way is just trade how you would normally trade. Like, trade how you would on like a live account with like a $10,000 balance, or like trade not huge, like maybe like 3, 4 minis, or not minis. Do not trade 3, 4 micros. You know, don't overdo it, but just try to make and give yourself like a profit target. So if you have like a lower win rate, like if you have like a like below 50, maybe like a 40, and you can take like bigger trades, then give yourself maybe like 300, 400 a day. If your profit target is 3,000, and give yourself that profit target. Don't try to overtrade. Just lock yourself out. Like, I know Top Step has it. I'm pretty sure a lot of other prop firms have it, but you can lock yourself out for that. Don't overtrade. don't try to chase more profit, because that is the easiest way to blow up your account. So yeah, so those are the two ways I would recommend going into a funded account challenge. So you trade the same way you would on paper. Don't overtrade. No, no revenge trading. Like, if you lose a trade, lose a trade. Just take it on the chin for the day. You should not be taking more than 2 to 3 trades a day. Like, take 1 to 2. That's how many I take at most on like a normal day. But you should not be taking more than 2 to 3 trades per day. I mean, unless you're like a scalper, you have you trade like a shorter strategy where you need to take more trades. But other than that, you really should not be trying to take more than 2 trades in a day. So from there, once you do pass it, and I hope you guys do. So let me know if this video helped you guys at all, or if you guys passed an account, recently. I love to hear it. I love to see you guys succeed. I love to see you guys win. So yeah, from there, once you do pass your account challenge, do not, if you were trading, and this is a mistake that I made, so I'm trying to put you guys on. So I'm trying to, don't trade like huge position sizes. Don't over leverage. You can trade like the smaller amount, just to like, because you don't need to be like trying to pass. You were trying to pass in like what, like 3 days maybe. I think I passed mine in 3 days. But like, you don't need to be trading, like over trading that much. Once you already passed, just trade like you normally would. But like, keep it like, don't get close to your maximum loss limit. Don't get close to your like drawdown limit. Keep it smaller. If you want to scale up, I would say still scale up, and like just trade like micros. Don't trade full mini contracts. But yeah, I mean, yeah, once you pass, just keep your position sizes small, and like, don't over leverage. Don't over trade. If you're losing a trade, just you can take days off. You don't have to trade every single day. Don't think you have to get in and find a trade every. If you can't find a trade, don't trade. And I think that's a mistake that I made. So I'm just trying to make sure you guys don't make that same mistake. And then lastly, once you do pass, when you get that first payout, and that first payout hits your account, I mean, you can really, like, the first payout, you are allowed to spend it on yourself. But like, the way that I would go about it is, you know allocate like a certain amount, obviously for taxes. Like, you got to pay taxes, so save like 30% of every payout for taxes. And then what was I gonna say? My fault, guys. You can buy like more. So Top Step, on it, you can have 5 with different platforms, different amounts, and you can link them with TradeSync or any copy trading platform. But if you buy more funded accounts with those payouts, then you can just double, triple whatever you're making in a month or in a week or however long. So if you're making 5K a month on one account, and then you have 5 different accounts, it's 25K a month, just copy trading all those accounts, and you can just scale it up from there. So I mean, that's my personal plan, but you guys are definitely, if you guys have anything else that you would do differently, then obviously let me know. Like, let me know. Let me hear what you guys have to say about that. But yeah, I mean, that's basically everything I wanted to go over. If you guys have any more questions, you can leave them in the comment section. If you have like questions about what prop firms to use, whatever, just leave them down in the comments. I'll be looking at them later today, definitely. But see you guys in the next one.